Alright, welcome to my Xbox One collection video. Sorry about the quality. But first off, Halo Master Chief Collection. It's Halo 1 through 4, all Xbox One enhanced, all games look beautiful. You know, it's Halo, it's Halo, what's Xbox without Halo? Forza Motorsport 6. Admittedly, I bought the game for collection purposes, as I actually have 7 and played that before I bought that, but still, you know, it's Forza, I can't go wrong there. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, a very fun fighting game. The Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels card and Forza Horizon 3. Fantastic arcade racing game, open world racing game, however you put it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant in Manhattan. This is a great nostalgia game. It's like a hack and slash beat 'em up style game where you play as all the turtles simultaneously. Fun boss battles. It's not that long, but hey, it's good. Grand Theft Auto 5, a game everybody has. One of the biggest selling games of all time. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. What makes this game? This was a really cool first-person game. Pretty cool, like an action-packed story. I believe they have Wolverine's voice actor in this, and Marcus Phoenix voice actor. Here's a very fun turn-based RPG. The Fractured Butthole, South Park: The Fractured Butthole. It perfectly captures the show. It's such a great game. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. You play China, Russia, and India. It's a fun 2.5D side scroller with some stealth in it. Dope game. Batman Telltale, The Enemy Within. My friend got this for me as a birthday present, and I'm not a big Telltale fan, but it was still pretty good. I dug the story. I just like gameplay in my video games. I don't like Warhammer Vermintide. Now, I bought this game thinking it was something else, but it still ended up being a fun co-op online style game. I liked it more than I expected. Now, here's an awesome game. The Evil Within 2. A lot better than the first one. It got rid of that weird letterboxing. The horror is great. The mechanics are better. My second favorite fighting game, all generation, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Got the one with all the DLC characters. Oh, this game is so fun. The gameplay is spectacular. The graphics capture the show perfectly. They did their thing with that one. So I bought this game recently and haven't played it yet. Bought on a 2-for-1 sale. But Kingdom Come Deliverance, I've heard great things about this RPG, and I plan on trying it out soon. Next up, Styx, Shards of Darkness. This game caught me by surprise. I never heard of it before I bought it, but it's an awesome stealth game, and you play as that goblin Styx. The mechanics are great. It's just a very, very fun game. If you see it and you like your stealth games like I do, pick it up. One of my favorite series, Dishonored, and here's Dishonored 2. I played as Emily in this one. You could play as Corvo. Awesome game, amazing powers, creative powers, great story. Just a great game, first person style game. Metal Gear Survive. My friend got me into this game. Multiplayer was pretty fun. Not too bad. Here's a fun arcade racer in The Crew from Ubisoft. Far Cry Primal. So I like a lot of series. Far Cry is one of them. I thought this game was great. It's set in the Stone Age. I mean, what can you say? And this is the Steelbook edition. That's the Steelbook. It's an awesome one. And so that's Far Cry. Super's Lucky's Tale. It's a platformer. It's a decent game, better than I thought for it being kiddie. These aren't the type of games I play often, and I pretty much only played it because it was an Xbox exclusive. Now here's a nice fighting game, Blaze Blue. For some reason the other one didn't come to the Xbox. I don't know why. These are made by the same people who made Dragon Ball FighterZ, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's a dope fighting game. Here's an awesome RPG, Pillars of Eternity. It's a top-down style RPG. It's made by Obsidian, who makes a lot of great RPG games in general. I love this game so much. We got Ages of Mayhem, the Steelbook Edition. This is set in the universe of Saints Row, if I'm not mistaken. You play as like a bunch of cool heroes, all with different guns and powers. It was fun. I liked it. BioShock Collection. Yeah, this is a classic series. My favorite one was Infinite. Infinite was unbelievable. And all of them are fantastic. All of them are classics. The first one had that classic, that classic moment. You can't really spell it for those who haven't played it, but Infinite's my favorite. The other Batman Telltale game, like I said, not a huge fan of them, but they're fun story games. Burnout Paradise Remastered, nice nostalgia game for me. It's also 4X enhanced in 4K on the Xbox One X. We got Murdered Soul Suspect, a game that I haven't played yet, but looks very interesting. Unfortunately, I heard the dev went under. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Oh, this game was such a nice nostalgia trip for me. I played it back on the PlayStation 1 as a kid, so needless to say, I had a blast with it. One of my favorite games in my complete collection, Shadow of War. This is the gold edition with this awesome steelbook. What can I say about this game? The gameplay is fun and fluid. It hits everything that I love in games. It's an action adventure style open world. It is fantastic, especially Siege. Playing Siege in this was so fun. I put crazy hours into that game. Another game I put crazy hours into was Mafia 3. Loved this game. Very underrated. Far Cry 4. Here's the Steelbook Edition. An awesome Steelbook. Very fun game, by the way. I like Pagan Man, the villain. Here's a really, really cool Steelbook. Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's a beautiful game on the Xbox One X, by the way. It's very fun, however, it's got that military dialogue, and the characters are very bland. Don't really stick out what is otherwise a fun game. Okami HD. I didn't play this back in the PlayStation 2 era. I believe it's when it came out, PlayStation, OG, Xbox. So when I got it last year, I had a lot of fun with it. That's an awesome game. Dying Light, one of the best zombie games this generation. And by the way, shout out to WB for making a crazy amount of great games this generation. The Division. My girl got me into this. Great game. Loved it. Love playing it with her. It's not a favorite, not one of the best, but hey, I like it. Here's Skyrim, the Steelbook Edition. This game it's so long. You'll sink so many hours into it. Here's a great Xbox One game, Rise, Son of Rome. And great and fantastic graphics, even for it being a 2013 game. It was fun. Short game, not that hard on the hardest difficulty, but I liked it a lot. XCOM 2 is a strategy-based game. Heard really good things about it. However, I haven't played as much as I'd like to. Just so many games in my rotation that it's like I'll get to it when I'm ready to tackle my backlog. Resident Evil 5. My best friend absolutely loved Resident Evil. And so you're going to see a lot of Resident Evils. I've played damn near all of them with her. Tekken 7. I'm a fighting fan. This is by the way, fantastic steelbook. Great game. Very, very fun gameplay. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. I love my Dishonored, so I love playing as Billy in this one. Dragon's Dogma, Dark Horizon. Let me take a minute to tell you about how great this RPG is. Cat running around all crazy. Yeah, but this RPG, man, is so damn amazing. It's, without hyperbole, one of my favorite games in this whole collection. I didn't know much about it. I just watched some gameplay on YouTube and like, yeah, I'll give the game a try, and ended up loving it. Lunchdom Battle Mage. This is another RPG made by a smaller dev. It had a lot of issues. You know, it didn't always run right on Xbox One, but it has some cool powers. It was, you know, it's not too long. Good game. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. Fighting game. I enjoy my fighters even if I'm not that good at them. Transformers Devastation. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Great nostalgia game. It's a hack and slash beat 'em up. Not too long to beat. I recommend it if you like Transformers. Doom. Amazing first person shooter. And it's the best Doom in years. Can't wait for Doom Eternal. Zombie Army Trilogy, made by the guys who made Sniper Elite, and it's got the similar mechanics but with zombies, pretty much. Transformers: Rise of the Dark Spark. This is like a action adventure open world game. I haven't played it yet, so I'll let you know more when I get to it. Need for Speed Payback, fun arcade racer. Corniest dialogue of all the games. Seriously, if you ever watch TV and you see like old people trying to be cool and hip, that's the dialogue for this game. Made it so funny. Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. This is really cool investigation style. You know, it's a slower pace, which is fine because you do all the detective Sherlock Holmes stuff. Good stuff. Dark Souls style RPG, The Surge. Very fun game. I can't wait for The Surge 2. Elix. Elix is such a strange game because I liked it a lot, had a lot of fun, but boy is it glitchy. Boy is it's hard in the bad way, and yet I like the game. There are a bunch of glitches. There are glitches you can exploit to get extra money in the game. What a odd game. Diablo 3, fun top-down RPG. Ark Survival Evolved. This was a unique experience along with Conan Exiles because it's a survival style game. Like there's no real mission, no real end game. You survive, you build your base and things like that. It's so interesting. Dead Rising 3, probably the best Dead Rising. You know, and this was one of the early Xbox games. Early Xbox exclusives. Prototype Biohazard. Oh, this is Prototype 1 and 2. It's just remastered for the Xbox One. Good games. An amazing game is Assassin's Creed Origins. Put like 100 hours into this. Love Bayek, probably my favorite assassin protagonist. That game is amazing, and you know, it's also the Gold Edition Steelbook. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, great game. Edward Kenway, fantastic protagonist. Playing as a pirate was pretty good. I didn't like using the boat as much as a lot of others did, but I still liked it. Sunset Overdrive, one of my favorite games, probably my favorite game on Xbox One. It got me back into gaming. It's a very important game to me in general. I don't know what else to say about Sunset Overdrive. Alright. Let's see here. Let's push this stack over here. And let's get to the next one. We got Shadow the Tomb Raider. Amazing game. If you see my top 10 games of the year for me, this was number 3. It's Tomb Raider. It's the reboot. It's a favorite of mine. One of the few games I don't like, WWE 2K16. I'm not even a big wrestling fan anymore, but I saw my man Stone Cold on the cover. Thought it would be fun. It was the most boring fucking game I've played on Xbox One. State of Decay 2. What an addicting game. I loved every second of it. This was number 2, by the way, on my favorite games of the year. But hey, amazing game, amazing survival horror game. Dragon Age Inquisition, great game, loved it. Probably my favorite of the 3. Recore, one of the most underrated games. I don't know how many people beat it other than me, but I freaking ended up loving this game. Joel's a great, memorable protagonist. The Recores are cool. The game was fun. It was nice and difficult. Everything I love in the game, and it wasn't that long. Mad Max, one of the more underrated games as well. One of the more underrated games. Open world style. Another hit from WB, by the way. Dead Rising 4, fun game. Christmas game too, if I'm not mistaken. Prey is an awesome game. And I got the male and female, whichever side you want to use. But yeah, this is a great game. Loved it. Resident Evil Revelations. Love my Resident Evil. Saints Row 4 and Get Out of Hell. Fun, crazy ass open world games. Some aspects Saints Row do better than GTA in my opinion. Hitman, amazing game. Battlefield 4, I love my Battlefield, so I love Battlefield. Gears Ultimate Edition, another awesome game. Gears, oh by the way, one of the best remakes this whole generation. They updated the graphics, they added more content. I mean, this is what remakes should strive for. Hitman 2, even better than Hitman 1. Strange Brigade, a very fun action-adventure style game. Even more fun playing with friends. Divinity Original Sin, RPG I got recently this week. Haven't started it yet. Little Nightmares, bought this on a 2-for-1 deal this week. Haven't started it yet. And Battlefield Hardline, another fun Battlefield game. This one's more set in like the modern era. I liked it. Here's another pair of games that I like, Sniper Elite 3 and 4. These are action adventure, they're third-person shooters. And it's got that cool mechanic when you snipe people. Liked it a lot. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus Steelbook. Great game. Great story too, but the pacing in the game was a little off. That's a cool Steelbook, by the way. Let's see, Resident Evil 4. Probably my favorite of the Resident Evil games. Battleborn, a fun multiplayer game that I think people didn't like, but I did. Forza Motorsport 7 is my favorite racer game. Cuphead. This is an amazing, it's a notoriously difficult game. It was awesome, it's fun. One of the best games you get on Xbox. 10 out of 10. Hard to beat. My favorite game of the year, of 2018 at least, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Amazing game. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is full-on RPG now. Ori and the Blind Forest, a side-scroll Metroidvania type game. It is unbelievable. Fantastic game. And Lords of the Fallen, a very fun Dark Souls style game. Let's see. Next up, Quantum Break. Incredible graphics, incredible story. The powers are creative. This game was so fun. Even with the live action stuff, I still loved it. Fallout 76, a game that I like that I've noticed has got a lot of criticism and hate for good reason. It's still a fun game. Resident Evil Origins Collection. This is Resident Evil 0 and 1, I believe. Yeah, just making sure, because the two is being remade for next year. Revelations 2, Forza Horizon 4, the best arcade racer. It somehow is better than Forza Horizon 3. I have no clue how they did it. It added the season effects, and there's a DLC that just came out for it. That's awesome. Let's see. Rainbow Six Siege. I don't play this much, but it's still a pretty good game. It's a tactical shooter. It's probably my least favorite of the Tom Clancy games I have. Amazing Spider-Man 2, not even close to PlayStation Spider-Man, so don't even think it will be. Still, I liked it because I like damn near every game. The Ezio Collection, the 3 Ezio Assassin's Creed game, Brotherhood 2, and Revelations. Loved it. Easy achievements too. They locked the achievements like crazy. Darksiders 3, incredible game. It's an action adventure, hack and slash style. And I love the Darksider games in general. We Happy Few, fun game, awesome game as well. It's a survival RPG, I believe, and you play as like Sally, Arthur, and Ollie. It's a very emotional story as well. Victor Vran, it's a top-down RPG, very fun. I like it a lot. Monster Hunter RPG, I played for the first time this year. Amazing game. Resident Evil 7, good game, but not Resident Evil. Debate me on that. Divinity Original Sin 2, picked this up recently this week. Haven't played it yet, but I heard amazing, incredible things about this game, so I'm willing to give it a try. The Crew 2, this is a lot better than The Crew, the first one. A large map, fun open world arcade racer. Forza Motorsport 5, great game. Metro Redux, Redo, I believe it's pronounced Redo, and that's Metro 2033 and Last Light. Very, very great atmospheric first-person shooter, story-based games. Can't wait for Exodus next year. Deadpool, very funny, fun, short superhero game. I'd recommend it, especially if you like Deadpool. Mass Effect Andromeda, one of my favorite games as well. I put crazy hours into it. I love Mass Effect, and I'll end up loving that one. Alien Isolation, another great horror game. Mortal Kombat XL, the third best fighter game this generation behind Injustice 2 and Dragon Ball FighterZ. Love playing as the horror characters, by the way. Fallout 4, game that I didn't put as much hours into, but it's an extremely popular game on Xbox. DMC, Devil May Cry, fun game, and I can't wait for Devil May Cry 5, by the way. Dishonored, the first one, awesome game, love it, love Dishonored series. Red Dead Redemption 2, the best graphics, best attention to detail I ever saw in a game. By the way, here's the steelbook. What can I say? It's a great game. It starts off very slow, but once it picks up, it gets very, 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 very good. Let's see. Oops. And there's Halo 5, the Steelbook edition. This is a thick Steelbook, by the way. Dragon Quest, a top-down RPG that I need to play. And here's a game I picked up recently that I started playing. It's a third-person shooter, Rogue Trooper Redo. It's actually pretty good too. I assume it's not that long, so hopefully I beat it soon. And yeah, that stack is done. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot of games, folks. So bear with me. Alright, next up, Killer Instinct. Very fun fighter game. Xbox exclusive. The Fighter Within. The Evil Within. The first one, good game, but had that weird letterbox thing going on. Far Cry 5. Fantastic Far Cry game. My favorite one. The villain and the ending was great, by the way. Sleeping Dogs. Great open world game. As a lot of people would say, GTA and jeez, I got brain dead, man. GTA style game, I believe, in Hong Kong. Gears of War 4, amazing game. This game is so awesome, both single and multiplayer, or story and multiplayer. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, amazing game. Love my Tomb Raider. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This one has the X-Men, so I like it more than Infinite. I kid, but no, it's a fun game. There's a lot of things they did right in here that I thought was better than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Battlefield 5. Amazing game. Love Battlefield. Halo Wars 2. It's a what is it, like a what is this called? A real-time strategy game. That's right. One of the only ones I play, but I liked it. Metal Gear Solid 5. I didn't like it as much as the reviews were saying, but still, I like my stealth games, so I enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed Unity. Amazing game. I played it after the glitches, so I don't hate it as much as a lot of people do. Watch Dogs 1. I like it a lot, even if people didn't. I liked Aiden. He was a cool protagonist. I didn't mind the Batman style, gruffy type personality. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Underrated Assassin's Creed great game, by the way. Love it a lot. Just Cause 3. Such a fun, crazy, wild, open world game. That's the Steelbook. Dead by Daylight. This is my best friend's favorite game. So, needless to say, I put crazy hours into it, playing with her. Wolfenstein New Order and the New Blood. Very fun first-person games. Play it before you play Wolfenstein 2. Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Like I said, it's the investigation, really nails the Sherlock Holmes mythos. I liked it a lot. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Love the game. Love Evie and Jacob. Some of my favorite assassins. Metal Gear Solid Definitive Edition. Came with Ground Zero and Phantom Pain. See, Viking Wolves of Midgard. It's a top-down RPG. It's actually a very underrated game in my opinion. Now I've been getting into these top-down styles of Diablo-like RPGs. This is a really good one. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, one of the weaker games in my collection. Not bad, but not that great either. Battlefield 1, fantastic Battlefield game. Immortal Unchained, Dark Souls with Gun, best way to put it. Fun game. Call of Cthulhu, nice horror game. The Witcher 3, it's a classic RPG. Play it now if you haven't played it. It's Xbox One X enhanced, by the way. Soul Calibur 6. I just picked this up this week, so I haven't played it yet, but it looks amazing. L.A. Noire. It's like Sherlock Holmes. There's a lot of investigation. Game still looks great, by the way, for a remaster. Shadows Awakening. Now this is an awesome top down RPG. Where you playing like the Shadow Realm and the Living Realm. It's such a great game. Conan Exiles, an awesome survival game. Like Ark, it's a very unique experience for me. Never played games like that before. Alrighty. Gonna do a little maneuvering here. We're gonna push this in here. Alright. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Fun fighting game, but like I said, there's some things 3 did better than that one. Overwatch. Very cool steelbook, by the way. Fun game. I don't love it as much as reviewers do, but it's still dope. Dead Rising 2. Great game. Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Amazing games. This is what I want from my Batman games more so than the Telltale ones. Personal preference, but both were fantastic. Final Fantasy 15 Deluxe Edition. This is a really good game too. And this was my first Final Fantasy, so I'm no expert. I just like the game. Borderlands Handsome Collection. I also have the first Borderlands backwards compat. Borderlands is awesome. Resident Evil 6. Played it with my friend, of course. Shadow of Mordor. Shadow War improved on this in every way, but this is an amazing game. Sleeper hit that was good enough for a sequel. I'm glad WB made it. Dead Rising 1, awesome game. Frank West is the man. Here's a game I'm recently now playing. Just Cause 4, the Steelbook Edition. Again, very fun open world game. Tales from the Borderlands, my favorite of the Telltale's games by a mile. Dark Souls 2, awesome game. Dark Souls 3, awesome game. Homefront: The Revolution, underrated game. No, it didn't get good reviews, but I thought it was very fun. Technomancer, a decent RPG. I play a lot of games, so I kind of like these B-level RPGs, but they're always like glitchy and stuff. Still, they have their charm. Inside and Limbo, some really cool indie games, very atmospheric. The best fighting game this gen, Injustice 2. I loved every second of it. I still play it when I want to get my superhero fix. State of Decay, awesome game. Not as good as State of Decay 2 in my opinion, but still, great game. Batman Arkham Knight, my favorite of the Batman games. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, incredible RPG. This game is so good. It's an underrated gem. Dark Souls Remastered, great game. Red Faction Guerrilla, it has that destruction like Crackdown or Just Cause 4. Very fun game. Rhyme, you could beat this very quickly. It's an indie style game. Vampire, a great RPG. Such a great, awesome game. I love it. Here you got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Great game. Darksiders War Mastered and Darksiders 2. I love these games. I love the Darksider trilogy. Some of my favorite games. And Darksiders 4 was one of my favorite games of this year. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Incredible game. Last but not least, Watch Dogs 2. Better than Watch Dogs 1 in damn near every way. And that's it on the physical. However, not quite done yet. You see, there's the complete collection of consoles and controllers. But no. Not just the physical. For all my viewers out there, we're also doing, if I could get this up, there we go. Here are the digital games. That's right. Some of them might be duplicates from the physical ones, like Cuphead. Well, that Cuphead came with a code. DC Universe Online, Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry HD Collection, Far Cry 3, For Honored, Forza Horizon 2, Halo Spartan Assault, and Halo Wars. I got them backward. Hellblade. Hellblade's a great game, by the way. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Nier Automata, another great game. Outlast, it's okay. Paladins, and Path of Exile, which is a really cool top-down RPG. The Stick of Truth, great game. Below, I'm playing that. It just came out today. Ashen is fantastic. It just came out last week, by the way. Smite, that's okay. Thief sucks. The Van Helsing trilogy. These are top-down RPGs. I like them a lot. Phantom Dust, I haven't played. Project Cars, the worst of the races I have. PUBG, dope game. That's a dope game. The Rare Replay. Ruiner is awesome. Sinner's a Dark Souls-like game. And lastly, Backwards Compat, Alan Wake, Assassin's Creed Liberation. By the way, first Assassin's Creed is X Enhanced. Borderlands Crackdown 1, that's X Enhanced. Crysis 1-3. I bought them recently, really want to play them. Dante's Inferno. You got the Dead Space trilogy. You got Dragon Age 1 and 2, awesome games. Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I heard New Vegas is the best one, by the way. Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Light's Return. The first Forza Horizon. Gears 2, 3, and Judgment. Halo Reach. Just Cause 2. Lost Odyssey. Red Dead Redemption. Streets of Rage Collection. Splinter Cell. Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Tekken 6. And Witcher 2. And that's it. That's everything, folks. I hope you enjoyed my complete collection. And take care.